one common goal, is to bring back the first gold medal in the arena of valor for their country.
That's so true. And despite not having that much time to learn this game, they've learned so well.
Are such strong players. Everyone's a superstar. This is Team Flash. They are a team that has won and so well in a lot of the Vietnam leagues. China, because they have been playing together. They understand each other's little idiosyncrasies, each other's communication, their play styles. They understand each other very, very, very close. So that's going to give them an edge, I feel, against Team China. We know Nam Chin, I remember him from the World Cup. He performed so
Playing with each other. You can see that they practice a long time with each other. They're just like laughing, having a good time. Look at XP over there smiling, twiddling his fingers. They're very, very happy.
yeah, XP is actually one of
so
the
serious.
XP is one of the players there that he actually is a top millions and millions of players playing Arena of Valor. And look at the confidence there from Gao. Yeah, I love that they're having fun because when you have a lot of fun, you're focused on winning. You're not letting the nerves get to you. That's going to give them a lot of confidence. And look at this team there. They have the determination.
Looks like neither of these teams are very camera shy at all, so I don't think either of them are going to have many nerves coming to this match. I love how the Vietnam team is looking. They are looking so, so strong, and they're really going to be looking forward to playing against the People's Republic of China.
Yeah, one thing I noticed when I was at the of their team fight and their ability to come back. Even when they're down 8,000 gold, they're able to come back in these key decisive games in the late game because their synergy is so strong, and that's what I'm betting on here. This team has been together much longer than Team China has, so I feel like that synergy typical ban. Zenio has been the very popular ban for the blue side. Superman could come out as a ban, but honestly, top teams don't worry about Superman as much. They know how to play against him. And yep, Superman's not going to be banned. We're going to see the bans shift a little bit here. Omen taking off the ban.
It's very, very effectively. So
Yeah.
pretty good ban.
Look at how confident these coaches are. They're banning so fast. I mean, this is probably the fastest ban phase I've seen so far here. They're just picking their bans right from bat, knowing exactly who to ban. They came here prepared here. So let's see what the last so good with a lot of teams that played him. He has such a high win rate. He lost one game actually today. So let's see that.
Omen is banned away, but Teamy is open as well. Malik is open. Scud is also open. Very, very strong siler. But I would love to see a Valheim here. We haven't seen him play in quite a little bit. So I'd love to see Team
Valheim double marksman. So they play with Valheim like a slim jungle, which has actually worked out really well for them. But they did lose that early game against their opponents earlier today when they played double marksman. So that's something that hopefully Vietnam has done some of their homework here. So let's see. Valheim Chopner has been such a key combo pick on the red side if Valheim and Chopner open it picked together. So I think Vietnam will probably deny the Chopnar here and take away the Chopnar, but that's going to give TV over to the side of. Oh, they're not. They're going to take.
Difficult. What do you think? Do you think that they're going to put Chogner in that silent? Well, we've seen Chogner mid be a thing.
And then they put TV in the mid because TV has the gold passive and they just hyper farm their jungler. If it's a Violet, they're going to give all the farm and just funnel all the gold to Violet and let Violet such a great band draft strategy from both teams. Both these coaches are kind of outsmart each other right now. So really good job there by China taking away the fight. But that makes him very weak to assassin composition. TV wants to dive in there. The Cross can be a very good pick into this competition. They can just and the body here. So let's see if they're gonna go for an assassin competition. The thing about assassin competition is you have to execute that. It's execution heavy. You have to make sure that early and mid game one, snowball, and you do not make any mistakes in the late game, allow the team to come back. Yep, Scud is going to be picked here, and then
Something like a flash instead to go heavy on that engage. But I do think that Cruzy is a pretty good alternative. Nemchin picking that Scud as well is going to be a very, very strong pick for Vietnam. So overall, very, very well-rounded draft so far.
yeah, so they have the two side airs. They have to pick Flash. And the lumber.
First time in this competition. What do you think of that?
Yeah, Kali's actually really strong. She's actually picked heavily in the Chinese Taipei league that we see. Kali's actually a very good pick that shows up every now and then. But look at the Krot is going to be picked as predicted there. They're playing an assassin competition that wants to dive. Ali can easily stop and use her ultimate there to just basically help Violet and Valheim kite and run away from these fights. So it's going to come down to how well Vietnam can execute the Necroft combo here and dive onto it and delete either the Violet.
Tower pushes on their side. That Valheim, the Violet, and the Kali, whose normal attack scales with attack damage, is able to siege towers very, very well.
Yeah.
Vietnam should have maybe gone something like a Liliana to give them some more tower damage potential, but I don't know. It's very, very dependent on their execution and how
and siege down these towers just a little bit quicker. And she's also great at clearing waves. I mean, her ultimate has such far range that she can easily clear out a wave immediately and also help defend against an engage there because once she ults, you have to escape it, you have to dodge it. You do take stick. There's a lot of burst damage that comes out from the Blue Call ability and the Mischief and Nature's Wrath as well. So it's going to come down to Vietnam has to win this early game. The Croft has to run around the map, secure jungle, deny farm from the Violet, and they have to do it before Allen scales here. We know Allen with the Frost Cake is so much slowed and the stuns from Baham as well. That's why he's so good into the competition that Vietnam has picked.
we're going to see that China has also picked that lumber into the Chogner. So Chogner is a very, very good counter with that chaos protection against the Earth Slitter ultimate. But what so Chogner can protection against one of them at any given time.
Yeah, so here we are, guys. Game one, the best from East Asia versus the best from Southeast Asia are going to face off here. Who will come home the winner and continue in the upper group winners bracket?
We're going to see the posture towards mid lane. That allows her to do damage in a line that pierces through. She's able to clear minions very, very quickly with only her normal attack.
Oh, look at Pro. He's going to go in there, but he's not going to be able to land the Pooty Poots, unfortunately. And this three-man rotation is really smart by Vietnam here. They're going to secure the Vision Seagull for... over the river, and as a result, that team normally plays more dominantly, especially when the Missile Dragon spawns.
Kian over there is trying to harass the mid lane a little bit, just making his presence over there known. But MC over there on the lumber is always posturing his way, giving vision for his team around the enemy.
Trading his opponents, and he secures that jungle minion. Oh my goodness, that is crazy, crazy mechanics there. Yeah, and look at this rotation here. As soon as the Spirit Sentinel spawns, 4-man collapse right on top of it, and that's going to give them enough time to rotate and contest the Abyssal Dragon. Again, the macro game from China is just so surgical and so precise. And look at this, Vietnam's going to respond to kind of take away here.
Over there, so it's not gonna leave it the cooldown up for potentially the next fight over there. We're gonna see China rotating to clear their jungle, rotating together, gonna sling that gold because when you have two people splitting gold in the jungle, it doesn't give them each 50%. It gives them more than 50%. So honestly, it's actually more efficient.
Jungle spawns a little quicker because you cleared it a little faster. That's why so many top teams do that. But look at it, you see the little Shuriken star on top of Valheim's head there. That's his passive beat proc, and every few hits there allows him to CC the Atari. But look at this.
Waiting for some unsuspecting passerby to be caught in the middle of that. That was so great. Getting that first blood onto XP, onto that Crixie, hoping to get an early and hoping to get her farmed up so she could hit her spikes earlier.
Yeah, definitely. Look at this 4-man rotation, 4-man rotation down a bot lane. They're going to secure this tower potential. Pro E, and they're going to turn this around. What a beautiful counter engaged by Team China there.
Yeah, look at that. Gao is going to be forced to make his way back from that fight. Lao Shoi's ultimate was so clutch there, dealing damage all the way across that lane. But XP is going to be a little bit tough position than Ryu.
Wow.
And Ryu's not going to come up, but the spin is going to miss him just slightly. Jovier is going to be backing off.
But China is going to rotate to the dragon, and looks like Vietnam is not going to be able to respawn in time.
So it looks like China is going to get the second Abyssal Dragon and their own first Abyssal Dragon. Their Earth Splitter is going to come out, knock out Pro E, and let the blue team secure the Abyssal Dragon for themselves. Nearing that gold lead.
Yeah, look at this replay here. They're able to turn that around in their favor and make sure that tower does not fall.
Let's see, XP and Kian over here rotating to get that Spirit Sentinel. So they're going to be playing together very well, doing that gold splitting thing. As I mentioned before, it's very, very efficient to be roaming around with your team because A, it puts you at less risk, and B, it's more efficient in terms of
Did get a few invades there. They took both Vision Seagulls, so Vietnam is slightly ahead, but not too ahead. But the Croc at this point needs to invade. They need to start shutting down Valor in jungle because he is even right now, level 8 to level 8, and that's not what you want in Assassin Comp. You want to invade the jungle and shut them down to make sure Valor. Oh wow, look at this engage.
XD were there with that mischief and that moonfall. She just does so much damage. This is why all the pros have been playing her recently, because she just scales so hard, and she has very early base damage as well. We're gonna see 4 men rotating down in that bottom lane, grabbing that first tower, and then hoping to get that second tower in that bottom lane.
And his ultimate. I mean, they're looking good. So if they continue to combo along with Teamy's AoE stun, oh my goodness, Vietnam can do so much work with their composition. And they have a Chognar to basically disengage and counter MC's Earth Splitter there. That's going to be key. Namchin needs to make sure MC does not land another
is that all the knockouts that Vietnam has functions differently from a stun. So what a knockup does is that it knocks people up from bushes. So that if someone's in a bush, it gives you vision. But look at Jory over there using his Ryu, trying to get out of there before 4 men from the Vietnam team collapses onto him.
Yeah. Assassin like Ari that wants to get next to you, but Vietnam is just playing so well here, so decisive and so aggressive there, just showing them why they are the best from Southeast Asia.
All these teams that we've been seeing today are playing so well mechanically. XP is going to get that 2. Right now, Callie's ultimate is going to pop. Kiku is going to be so low, but he is going to survive another day.
Yeah, that's a little overextension there. Unfortunately, Scud was so close, but when Trixie got the a 1 death to Team China, but Vietnam is still ahead though. As long as they continue to play aggressive like this and rotate as 4 to 5 man, they're going to be looking. Look at he able to get the stun onto Lao Shui there, but Jay was able to.
Significantly more damage and also be able to deal additional damage in an area due to its unique passive.
Yeah, it's gonna be so much burst, especially with Moonfall. That's what makes Boomstick and Moonfall so potent. That's why Trixie came back to the meta, is because of that item build, along with Moonfall, allows her to do so much burst damage against her opponents.
And Namchin over there on the Chogger just finishes Aegis, who's just been is going to be using his energy surge to deal a little bit of damage, zone away the opponents, but they are going to have a wave crashing in here, and because they have the mana advantage, that is going to be an easy tower for Team Vietnam.
What a beautiful engager, getting the kill on to Lao Shui there. They jump in the Moonfall, playing so good. You see the difference. MC's gonna come in there, but it's 4 versus 3 right now, but Allen is in the back line. But look how low Vietnam gets. They're gonna drop 2 people. Namchin's gonna have to back up, but look at it. The beautiful being a bro comes up and revives his teammates just in the nick of time.
It would have been so huge for China if he did not pop that being a bro. Being shielded by that minion.
Yeah, you can see there Vietnam, like I said, they have played together as a team for a very long time, and they're showing the synergy and how they're playing the limits of their heroes. They're going to easily take this Abyssal Dragon without any contest. That's going to be the second dragon going.
with so much of the enemy team's jungle and so many objectives open for them. But Alan is going to be able to stun up Namjoon, but he is going to be able to get away with his first ability.
Yeah, so let's see how Team China's going to respond now. Lao Shui has to watch out for his positioning because every time they're engaging, they're getting a kill on him. The Violet
around the dark side over here. XP trying to start it a little bit, but knowing that Team China is a little bit nearby, they're not quite going to go for it quite yet. They're going to have 4 men over here rotating the top lane, trying to get Alan over there, who is a little bit out of position, but
oh my
and the
goodness.
move ball, and that is going to be a kill on Secure there. Okay, as we force it back off.
Oh,
That
XP's
is
in
a
a tough
shutdown.
position here, though. They have to back off, and look at that. The beautiful flicker comes up from Lao Shui. He's going to have his ultimate up any second here. Can he get the kill on the Namjoon? And look at that, it's 2 versus 1. They have to back off there, but that engage earlier on Ku was just amazing. That teamy.
Unfortunately, its range wasn't quite enough over there, but that was a great ultimate by Lao Shui, even though its ultimate, its cooldown reset just a little bit too late.
Yeah, Allen is now starting to scale. He's starting to get his items on. As soon as Valheim gets those items, he is going to be a pain to deal with, so they need to make sure Vietnam hasn't executed on their competition yet. The one thing though is Vietnam, they tend to stay in the fight, they get these kills and they're ahead, and they're so low health, they're still trying to force a fight, and that's something that they need to back up because they're giving over some of these kills to Team China. And you don't want to kills. So Vietnam has to make sure they don't give those kills over to key carries such as Allen, such as Lao Shui there, because they're going to allow them to get that goal that they need to finish their damage items.
That's true. This assassin composition that Team Vietnam has chosen to go with worked out really, really well for them in the to close the game, get some more towers,